What is everybody? Let me make sure. Yes, it is. What is everybody? K. Wiley here playing Minecraft, and I'm on the JSFS server. I am at our good neighbor Posh's house. This is actually not the neighborly house that you would think it is. Not the sandcastle that's next door. But this is Posh's actual castle right here. And, this looks like it's coming along pretty well. Coming along pretty well indeed. I'm guessing that right there is maybe a breeding cell? No, probably not. I don't know where all the villagers are. I actually need... I'm going to steal some planks from you. If you have any. Do you have any cactus? Oh, you have cactus. I have cactus, though. One. Okay, you do have some there. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to borrow a couple logs from you. Because today you are going to get pranked. I have a little over a stack of cacti. And, yeah, I could have done this at the sandcastle, but Posh does not go to the sandcastle that often, from what I've heard. So, we gotta figure out somewhere else to put them. How about down here? Now, I do not know for sure if they grow by themselves underwater, but I do know that you can place them underwater, just like sugarcane. So, I'm just gonna throw some of these down. All of these squids in the vicinity will die. And, we shall, just throw all these down. Earlier today, I did a little mini UHC. It was kind of impromptu. The GGMC server, which the Equilibrium server was going to do a UHC against them. Our server my server was going to do a UHC against their server. But we still have yet to plan on a date to do that. But, yeah, we did a small little... We did a small little UHC. Well, not a small little UHC. There was 20 people there, yeah, including myself, and Knuckles, and Atchelane. It looks like I'm going to be alone. Later. So, yeah, we did that. We did pairs. I paired up with Atchelane. Knuckles paired up with someone else in the UHC. Somebody he's paired up with before. So they knew each other quite well. As for Atchelane and I, we've chatted on Skype before, but we never really competed as a team. So it was an interesting experience. One that I have very much enjoyed. And, so, I posted a highlight video on that, in which, showing highlights, of course, but, we basically lost. I, got off to a really bad start, where, we got our gear together and whatever, and I took the first bit of damage by... fall damage. I was chasing chickens around, and what do you know? I slip off a hill and take half a heart of damage. Not long after that, I ran into a skeleton running out of the cave, a nearby cave, and that skeleton took a shot at me. About 5 minutes after that, we started digging down into a cave, and I ended up going down to just half a heart after finding a zombie spawner. And so, yeah. From that point on, I spent... Actually, I was only a little bit more cautious, but I did last quite a while. And Angela and I were able to work together to gather up enough golden apples for me to get back up to everybody else's health. And I went from half a heart to 6.5 hearts, so that was pretty good. And Actualane dropped down to 7 hearts and then redeemed himself back up to 9. So we did pretty good considering that. But as soon as we got our health back situated, we promptly ran into the host, Gilzor, who is a subscriber, so hello. And he promptly took us out. He and his teammate, they kind of caught us by surprise. We made a mistake and went into the jungle, and ran into him in there. And Actualane fought valiantly to the death while I ran away and died like a coward. So we're gonna put this one on this cactus. Don't know if gotta do this fast. These sea cacti will grow. Let me go back up. No, I just stand here. But they are an interesting species of plant. I'm just creating random stuff. Don't touch the pointy things on them. They hurt. Lesson 3. Ace. Oh, take it. Ace. Yay, little prank. Yeah, that one didn't take that long to do. Like I said, I don't know if these grow underwater, but at least it's a little something. It's a small little prank. Yeah. Probably going to post a picture and put it up on the Reddit. And hopefully they grow. Hopefully. But yeah, back to that little UHC. Yeah, we made a lot of mistakes. First of all, it was short notice. I was actually about to leave and grab dinner for the night, and right as I was about to shut everything down, Knuckles hopped on and said, hopped on and asked us if anybody would like to join this server versus server, not server versus server, this UHC. And oh, I see. Okay. Yes, if anybody would like to join the UHC, I said sure, and Actualane was able to as well. So we hopped on like right at the last second and was able to join up together and try to take on the others. And yeah, last second no preparation is my excuse, is one of my excuses. Other excuses include the fact that Actualane and I have never teamed up in combat together, so we had a little bit of teamwork troubles. And though we were able to click on a few different points and we were able to work tactically in a lot of areas, but overall we had some issues that on both of our ends that caused us to not be very good at teamwork together, so we got to work on that. Another thing is we left the cave too soon. We really just gathered enough golden apples to get ourselves back up to an acceptable amount of health, and unfortunately that was not good enough. And we did, geez, now I gotta go through all that again. we did find a spawner, a dungeon, that had a Fire Aspect 2 book in it, and we put it on a diamond sword, and that probably would have helped out quite a bit. But unfortunately, we did not have diamond armor or anything else special like that. That was the only special thing we had, so we were very underprepared by the time we left the cave. And finally, as also part of the fact that we when we left the cave, we unfortunately we went the wrong way. Basically, we should have gone to looking for a good vantage point for a picture, by the way. Yeah, we spawned by a jungle in the tundra biome by a jungle. That looks pretty good. You can kind of see the cactus in the water. There we go. You can kind of see the cactus in the water. I will give you your planks back, whichever ones I did not use. And when we came out of the cave, we ended up... But you can have the potatoes too. I found a stack of potatoes in front of Niall's place, I believe. It was weird because it wasn't there when I arrived, but when I came back a second time, there they were. Anyways, as I've continuously interrupted myself, when we left the cave, there was tundra in front of us, jungle behind us. There's a taiga biome and a plains and a desert nearby, and we went into the jungle. And I chose to go into the jungle because there's a lot of cover there. You can kind of go through there unnoticed in a way. You don't have to worry about... See, there's my base over there. You don't have to worry about, you know, being seen as easily. But it just so happens that we were seen right away. And it was just kind of one of those unfortunate things where if things happened a little differently, we might have been able to avoid it. But unfortunately, we ran into the other guys. And then as soon as we got into the final battle, the first thing I did was kind of run a little bit further, which was I probably should not have done. I should have engaged them immediately, because Adrelaine was not quite... I don't think he was quite ready to go after them yet. I mean, there's two Zistos out here. Why is my bow over here? Let's do it. Alright. But yeah, it was, unfortunately, Adrelaine, I don't think he was quite ready to fight. I tried to tell him a couple times that there was somebody over there, and we engaged in combat, and he seemed to be fighting more heroically than I did. I should have, even though it was kind of a lost cause, I probably should have stuck around and fought as well, but I tried to run to see if I could salvage, try to salvage my life and try to mount a comeback. Unfortunately, I did not do that, and I ran away for a little bit. And at one point, I actually turned around to engage them again, and Gilzor was there, and I had a wolf, and I turned around and I was going to put flint and steel on him, but I had run back out into the tundra, and you cannot put flint and steel... There's a workbench in that tree. You cannot put flint and steel on snow, directly on snow. So I tried to do that, and it was not working, and so I kind of froze a bit, and I showed most of the final battle. I mean, part of it was just me running away, but the majority of the final battle, I try to hit him with flint and steel, and we were in snow, so that didn't work. And I half thought to go to my lava bucket, but I didn't do that. I froze, and so he got another couple shots off on me, and then my dog came in to buy me a little extra time to run, so I did, and I probably should have shot him while he was getting attacked, because he was quite busy at that point in time. So that was not my intention to have this kind of formation here. But yeah, I tried to run away again, and he shot he shot one arrow right past me, and then the second one hit me square in the back of the head. So I ended up dying like a coward, rather than dying like a man. But yeah, I wanted to try to salvage my life and see if I could make a comeback again, because I had done that once already during that game, and so I didn't want to go that early, even though it was like an hour and a half into the game, and like 4 or 5 people had already died beforehand. Yeah, and then Knuckles went in to fight, and I can't really say much about what he did, because obviously he was the one playing. But apparently after 2 hours, they brought everybody to one place and had a gigantic, not a free-for-all, but a fight to the death, basically. And somebody else won. I don't know who won, but Knuckles and his team did not, unfortunately. But it was fun. And I kind of wish I got off to a better start. I kind of wish that there's zombies in here. Huh. There's a lot of mobs in there. I can get over there somehow if I wanted to. But yeah, I kind of wish we survived longer. I think if we got off to a better start, you know, maybe we could have done more. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that we could have done differently, but there was also a lot of stuff that we did right. We came across a lot of gold, and when we came across mobs, we dealt with them, you know, properly. You know, I made some stupid moves, and I made a stupid move in the beginning that nearly cost me my life. And, you know, that was tackling that zombie spawner on my own. It spawned 4 zombies, and I tried to fight them by myself rather than just run, and they take, like, 3 hearts of damage per hit. So I had to, you know, work around that, and I ended up at half a heart after that. And then, but Atrolan did pretty good for his first UHC. The only actual amount of damage he did before the final battle was to a zombie that randomly snuck up on him while he was trying to kill a spider. Besides that, he did really good. But yeah, we did a lot of things right. Our PvE control, once we got through the whole zombie spawner calamity, we settled down and was able to tackle the whole thing quite well, and was able to you know, gather a lot of gold, and we had 5 diamonds, so we ended up, I think we ate about 4 golden apples in total. I ate 3 and he ate 1, so but yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait for the next one. And hopefully the JSFS fan server has one as well. We discussed it a long time ago and then never talked about it again. And I think it's just starting to the topic has been brought up again, so we're going to probably discuss it again for a little bit. We'll see if we can actually come up with anything. But, oh yeah, and also, I purchased Hamachi, the full version, for the Equilibrium server, and I'm going to attempt to do a UHC with the Equilibrium server as well, so that should be interesting. Here's my test cactus. It doesn't look like it has grown any, so we'll have to see. If it grows, that's good, but Posh, I hope you like your cacti. I got it from the desert. And I'll show you briefly what I've been doing down in the clear-cut mine. I've been gathering a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of stuff downstairs. As you can see right here, I have 8 blocks plus another 22 diamonds on me from this clear-cut mine that I've been doing. And it does generate a lot of stone, but I kind of need that. So it's, but you also get a lot of ores. Pretty good. Just did a small prank. So, this is what I've been doing. Clearing all this out. And I got a little farm here. We got wheat on the outside, carrots on the inside. I want to fill all this in with lava. So we'll see how things go with that. So the castle. I saw a house like nearby. So, yeah, I'm probably going to fill this in with lava, just for the hell of it. And then maybe I'll expand. So, yeah, I think that'll do for this episode. And by the sugar canes. So, yeah, that'll do for this episode. Just a little pranky prank. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all next time.